Look at what we got here. Looks quite delicious, doesn't it? Pizza in all its beauty. The bacon doesn't look purple. The bacon doesn't look perfectly distributed throughout the pizza, but we're just gonna see when we dig into it. Got some garlic bread to go with it. Why not? All right, y'all. The moment is finally here. I get to finally try the Digiorno Hidden Valley Ranch Chicken Bacon Ranch Frozen Pizza. This has been around for like a month or two or so, maybe longer than that. I just never had a chance to get to it. I forgot about its existence, but here we are. So let's go ahead and get into this pizza, the garlic bread. So the pizza is a chicken bacon ranch pizza, obviously. So it's grilled white meat chicken, applewood smoked bacon over a Hidden Valley Ranch sauce, a bacon and cheese stuffed crust topped with Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. Sounds very good. Sounds very good. So let's go and cut into this. And since this is my first time trying this pizza, I didn't add extra cheese, and I'm not gonna add the red pepper flakes and all that stuff. I want to be able to have each slice in its purest form, just so I can have a very accurate and fair review. Piece of the chicken. All right. And I got my Sunkissed orange. So let's go in for a slice. This one going for this one first. Now we know from pizza chains like Domino's and Papa John's that, having a ranch sauce or a Parmesan sauce or Alfredo sauce is pretty good. So let's go. Oh yeah. This is a ranchy pizza. I didn't even look for no dip. I didn't try to grab any. There's no need for this. Mm. Break it apart. So I could say maybe an issue I do have that I'm noticing is that it's very white crust, right? It's stuffed with cheese, ranch, and bacon. It's pretty good. It's definitely different because it's such a heavy presence of ranch. One thing I will say that I do respect that they sauce this pizza up a lot. Like you go to like a pizza chain like a Pizza Hut or so, and they're kind of skimpy on like these sauces, but for a frozen pizza, they sauce it up a lot. So if you're a fan of really saucy pizza, you're a fan of ranch, especially with a pizza, then I would say this is definitely a pizza for you. The chicken is pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's dry. Like, let me see. I mean, it's what you expect from like grilled chicken on top of a pizza. It's always basically the same kind of consistency. It is a little bit on the drier side, but it's not Popeye's biscuit dry. So look at that. It's a lot of ranch. Okay, I'm able to assess this pizza with just this one slice eaten. It's a good pizza, and I respect it. But this is another one of those things where if you think about the chain restaurant version of this pizza from any place, but obviously Little Caesars and Pizza Hut, um, and I guess you could say Marco's because Marco's has a white sauce, but it's not ranch, I don't think. But um, it's better if you get it at Domino's or Papa John's. The problem is that the ranch is too much. It's a little too saucy, you know? I understand it's a Hidden Valley Ranch pizza, right? Drizzled with ranch, ranch sauce, pizza topping, and all that kind of stuff. But chicken bacon comes before ranch, right? And I think like a sub or something along those lines, chicken bacon ranch is done better because it's more chicken and bacon and just enough ranch. With this, it's barely any chicken. The bacon is like whatever. It's like, spread out across the pizza, and then it's like a whole ocean of ranch. You basically have to be an insanely high level of ranch to love this pizza. I don't love this pizza, not even close. Like I said, it is something I respect from Digiorno. Something a little different from them, but it's too much. It's too much. There's some garlic toast. Mm. I would say, Digiorno, if you ever watching this, it's a good pizza, right? Like I said, I feel like this been out for like a couple of months or so. I think maybe even longer. I'm not sure, but I would say you gotta kind of lighten up on the ranch just a tad bit, right? I appreciate your little partnership or whatever with Hidden Valley Ranch and to make this pizza possible, but it's okay to like not use a whole bottle's worth or whatever because ranch already in itself is already a very overwhelming type of like sauce, right? Except Wingstop ranch when you're eating it with wings or whatever else, but Hidden Valley most definitely, like in its regular form, is definitely a very strong ranch. I'm not a ranch expert, but I would say maybe a weaker a ranch with a weaker taste, if you use this much, and it'll probably work a lot better. I wish I had the buffalo sauce up here because I'm eager to see um, adding a few little drops of like hot sauce or buffalo sauce or something on this, if it can kind of cut through, some of the ranch. There's a lot, bro. There's a lot. Too much. Texas toast, man. I'm telling you, so good. At least I like mine. The edges to be crispy. You got a good crunch, but the middle is still soft and just so buttery and garlicky. I understand this is not about the garlic toast, but I barely said all I could say about this pizza. There's no reason to try to make this a super long video, so I'm gonna eat the rest off screen, watch some King Scratch. But yeah, it's a good pizza. Y'all know I'm a fan of Digiorno, so I like Digiorno pizza. Um, but unfortunately, the ranch is too overpowering. There's more ranch than anything else. Um, and with the very doughy kind of dough, maybe you cook it an extra 5-10 minutes. Maybe it might be better. I don't know. I know aesthetic wise, I can't necessarily make the pizzas the way I want if I'm trying to review it and all that kind of stuff. So, um, of course, it looks nothing like the box. The box got way more bacon, way more of the little ranch seasoning on the top. So you see a lot of the little green little stuff or whatever. You don't really see it on this pizza. You just see a bunch of ranch and some bacon bits here and a little piece of chicken. But if I had to rate this, I would give it I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. That's the best I can do. Um, so maybe go back to the drawing board with this Digiorno. Uh, use less ranch. Um, and see how that goes. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out. A King Deal production.